Hey everyone, thank you for showing me so much love on the pothos propagation in the winter series. And a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about how exactly I cut my leaves off of an existing pothos plant and continue with my propagation. And to demonstrate that, I have this plant which has been growing in this pot for almost 8 months now, and as you can see, we have tons of nice leaves here, some old yellow leaves in front here, and then one in the back here. That's completely normal. These are probably just because of the plant aging out and then storing its waste on these leaves. But we're also seeing the plant isn't able to contain itself and it's growing out, which is very common for most pothos plants. At this stage, I have two options. I can either repot this plant into a bigger pot and kind of tuck away this entire vine right here so that it kind of, grows into new roots and then branches out even further. Or I can trim out these leaves and create an infinite supply of more pothos plants. And the latter is what I'm going to be doing today. So I just want you all to notice very carefully where exactly the nodes of the plant are along the vine. So we're seeing, and this is what a node looks like. It's exactly where there's a joint and then we have a leaf coming out. This is a more prominent node right here. So we're going to make a cut right below the nodes, right here and then right here. And I'm going to go all the way close to where this vine started here. So that's going to be a good supply of 6 to 7 leaves. And then we're going to propagate that in our water medium. So let's start by making our cuts. And I don't think you need any fancy garden shears or knives or anything. A normal scissor is going to do. Just make sure the scissor is washed, probably with dish soap before you make the cut, just so that we are clean and somewhat sterilized, and then we are not spreading any infections, because the last thing we want to do is spread fungus in this plant. So I'm gonna go make a cut right below the node right here. That's my first cut. And this part right here, I'm just gonna trim that off because that's not gonna be doing anything much. So that's just waste, it's stock. And I'm gonna make another cut right here. That's our second leaf. Get a third leaf. We have our leaf number 4. Then as we get closer to the plant right here, I'm gonna show you the one here. So it's right below. That's another leaf. And the remaining 2 leaves on this vine, I'm just gonna let them be. This one's probably gonna eventually fall out. And what's nice here is that, I don't know if you guys can see, but we have nodes developing right below the joint here. And when I kind of repot this in the same pot, I'm just gonna give the root balls a wash and then refill with some fresh soil, and that's gonna be a different video. But when I do that, this right here is going to start growing roots, and then we're going to expect another branch coming out of here. And this one, I'm not going to cut them, we'll just have 2 plants potted right into this one here. And I'm just going to go around and see if there's anything else I want to make cuts on. I could honestly make some cuts here. We have 2 leaves right here, so let's get that out of the way. That's another leaf, propagation, and that's the last one right there. And this, you can see, is like a tiny one, but that's not a problem. Yeah. I know the plant looks a little bare right now, but give this 3 months, it's gonna start growing leaves all over again. And let's move this one out of the way here. Let's bring propagation water medium to the front. With all of these that we have collected right now, I'm just going to kind of bunch them together, and we just need their nodes submerged in water, nothing more over here. Just gonna bunch these up together. And then what I'm going to do is just take one of these twisty tires, bunch this set together. And this part is completely optional, but I just like to do this just for organization purposes. And then that's it. I have a clean glass of water here, completely room temperature. I'm not putting in any root hormones or salts or any kind of fungicide or cinnamon for root rot. This is just plain tap water. I'm gonna go ahead, dip these right into this. Nothing else apart from the nodes are submerged. You don't want to submerge the leaves because that's probably going to rot over time. Just make sure the water level is right above the leaves and the leaves are not submerged. And if you can see, that's kind of how it looks. We have all the leaves on the top and then the nodes in the bottom. And that's pretty much it. We just want to change the water every 3-ish days just so that we don't have any algae or fungus growing in the water. And we've made fresh cuts. That itself has the rooting hormone that the plant automatically generates, so that's going to spearhead all the growth over there. And in probably 3 weeks time, we will start seeing actual roots form, and at that point I think it'll be a good time to kind of move that into a standalone plant and then start seeing growth. And that's how you can see infinite pothos plants growing out of one single pothos plant. So thanks for watching. I hope you follow for more plant related updates, and please subscribe to my channel. It's called Plantify Your Day.